Welcome everybody aboard the Raven River Forest Log Cruise! Please keep your hands and arms inside the log at all times. Fasten your seatbelts, stow any dangerous weaponry, and for the safety of our fellow rafting adventurers, please no spellcasting during the ride. Now, who's ready for adventure? Well, you're in the right place. Now, if you look out the right side of the boat, you'll see the forest city of Krezk, home of the famous Krezkov Rangers. They need all those brave souls to keep the city safe from werewolves. We might even see some werewolves today if we're unlucky. Werewolves are awfully hard to find, though. If it were easy, they'd be called werewolves. That's all right, because I, your guide, am excellent at finding werewolves. You know, the best way to call werewolves over? It's howling! Everybody give me your best werewolf howl! Wow! Great job, everybody! That was positively hair-raising! Oh! Wow, folks! There they are! Oh, off to your right! There are some real spooky werewolves! Oh, don't worry, folks. They don't like the water, though. They won't come out here. The worst they can do is moon us! What? Oh! Looks like they are getting in the water. Gosh, they're very good swimmers, it seems. Oh, fuck. Hurry, everyone, through the gift shop, run!
Hey, Dungeoneers. Thanks so much for joining us for another episode of the Strahdcast. If you like what we do here, remember to follow us on YouTube or subscribe via your favorite podcast app to get notified every time we release new episodes. Thanks again, and take your listen with advantage.
Starting on Monday, January 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, we will be streaming Goon Files, a Delta Green adventure set in 1995 Philadelphia, featuring Ned in the GM chair. While you get excited about the spookiness to come, you can binge our other two mini-campaigns, Madness and Mercy and Death House, right now on our YouTube channel. Prepare to roll some sanity checks.
When last we left our heroes, they were desperately trying to escape the werewolves. Unwilling to let the river carry Drogar away, Winnie and Kaz leapt into the rapids as well. Artemis made heroic attempts to get the rest free from the current, but it proved too mighty, and ultimately our heroes were carried over a waterfall. Yet even that could not stop the relentless hunt. Choking both banks, the pack pursued our heroes as they rode a stray log down the roiling rapids. In the nick of time, as Krezk came within view, our heroes were saved by the timely arrival of Asher and the Krezkov Rangers. But will their intervention be enough to dissuade the pack? Find out now on the Strahdcast.
Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Shuffle off this mortal coil and transport yourselves to the far, foggy realm of Barovia.
So you crash land into Krezk, sort of skidding through the doors as they close behind you, and as you come kind of like crash landing down into the courtyard, just past the wall. Maybe some of you like kind of falling prone on your hands and knees trying to catch your breath after the athletic output that took getting back down the mountainside. You kind of come to rest at Vulcan, who is standing there in sort of the main entryway of the Krezk, holding a massive boar spear. You know, like those wide, flat spearheads. And he looks up as the Rangers kind of like come in, and some of them a cadre of them are kind of rushing past you as you make your way into the courtyard. They're rushing past you, making their way up to the battlements of the wall. You see Valken standing over you. And he takes this massive hunting horn, gives it a strong bellow, sort of like echoes throughout the courtyard. And for a moment, like all the activity stops and it's almost like silence falls. And Valken just says, "The wall!" And then there's a cheer goes up throughout the city. The wall! As everyone inside of Krezk just drops what they're doing and begins making their way to the wall. Some of them carrying bows, others spears. There's a little old man kind of like cantankering along, just dragging a bear trap behind him. Like everybody comes up. Please roll initiative.
Oh my God. What's that guy's name? The one with the bear trap?
Dave.
You don't know yet.
Ah, shit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to roll initiative. I first want to say that Kaz is going to try to grab as many like spare javelins as she can get her hands on.
Oh, fair enough.
Can I like roll something? Can I like roll a D?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Let's see how many I get.
Yeah. We're gonna
Wow,
use this map. This is the battle. We're gonna say that this is like the gate above.
Great.
So like the way into Krezk is right here. This is the top of the
Very
battlements.
cool.
Yes.
You said yes very quickly. Can I roll a D8? No. Okay. Sure. D6 it is.
These are pretty.
I get
Nice, I
3
think.
javelins.
Great. 3 javelins.
Yes,
Yeah.
3 additional
Perfect.
javelins to my usual 3.
Perfect.
Yee.
All right, so where is the gate? Where's the
So
the
it's
door?
all, the city is this way. The outside the city is
So we'll
this
say
way.
this is the wall.
So this is the gate right here, and it passes underneath. Right, you go out to the city that way.
So Drogar,
This is the wall!
Drogar is up on the wall.
Great, perfect.
Oh my god.
Place yourselves
Look at
as-
your cool Drogar. He's so
Hell
big.
yeah!
I got my Kaz. Where'd you go? There she is. Hey, my girl.
Yeah,
You're on top of the
okay.
wall.
I think I would be right by your side there, Drogar. With,
And I think Drogar very much like
Oh, you're like on my shoulders still.
Yeah, I'm
Sasha.
sticking with you.
Okay. So I guess the question is, do we go up on the wall? Are we planning on them breaking through?
Sasha underneath,
Or are we chasing them away?
so she's not.
How far
Just
up
put
is,
yourselves up.
How
Let's-
far up is the wall?
Up, it's like the top of the wall is about 20 feet.
All right.
If we need to get down, then you can hop down 20 feet, right?
Sure.
Okay. I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'll say Sasha's up there with me.
Oh my god. Look at all of our little minis. Thank
Whatever.
you, Lord Dragon.
Yeah, thanks, Lord Dragon.
Thanks, Lord Dragon.
You got your winning mini was from someone else, wasn't she?
oh my god!
It was from Auntie B, it turns
Yeah,
out.
Auntie B.
Look at our little.
Look at our little guy.
Group.
Oh.
So I think Drogar like stumbles in, and he goes up and he casts the guiding bolt, and then he turns back and like looks at Asher and the archers, and he goes, "Archers, with me!" Like calling them up to the wall. Get 'em!
Oh, this is great, actually. Hey, Kaz, can you give me your hit points and armor class, please?
Oh my god. What the hell?
Just to add you into improved initiative. So
Oh,
that
excellent. Okay.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you need my max HP or my current HP?
Max HP, please.
Max is 83.
Wow.
83, and what's your armor class?
So many hits.
Armor class is 14, but my current HP,
Great.
in case you're curious, is 60.
60, great. Okay.
Nice. Jeez,
14
Louise.
AC.
Whitney, what is your hit points and armor class? Max.
My max hit points are 50, and my armor class is 17.
Artemis, what is your hit points and armor class?
54 and 16.
That's your max hit points.
Yeah, 54, yep.
Drogar, max hit points and AC.
The max hit points is 52. My AC is 18.
18?
Damn, dude, Kaz has 83 hit points. That's juicy.
Oh, yeah.
That's juicy.
I have the highest AC out of the group.
You do.
Because you are
Alright,
armored
Artemis, Kaz,
Chainmail plus a
Drogar,
shield.
God damn.
Winnie, and okay, great. Okay, initiatives, please, Artemis.
15.
Please.
How many times did I out?
Kaz.
I rolled a 10 on the die, but I forgot I have improved initiative or what's it called? Feral instinct? Fuck, what's it called? Oh god. I get advantage on initiative.
Great.
I rolled 2 10s. So
Hey!
11.
Great. Drogar.
12.
Winnie.
17.
17. You all make your way up to the sort of top of the battlements here. The very first time you ever came to Krezk, this is what you were looking up at, with Asher and the rest of the Rangers kind of like bearing their bows down on you. Now, you stand upon the battlements watching this, just a flood of werewolves rushing out of the forest
No.
towards you. Everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, God.
Is it aided by having eyesight of an eagle?
Sure.
Okay.
Advantage from eyesight of an eagle?
I forget what the actual rule for that is. Oh, here it is.
21.
Oh, not really. It says I can see up to a mile away with no difficulty, but that doesn't really necessarily mean that my...
Take advantage.
Okay. In that case, 15 on the die for perception, you say. 19.
19, 21. Anybody else?
15.
15.
21.
Great. So all of you get to take in the scope of this force now that rushes from the tree line towards you. There has to be like 30 wolves making their way towards the walls here.
Yikes.
As they come across the sort of open expanse of grassland before you get to the actual gates that have been cleared away to give vantage to the land immediately surrounding the city. It's incredible looking down from the battlements now. As some of the wolves make their way across, you see all these traps begin to go off.
Oh shit!
Walls of wood with lots of pointed stakes shoot up, and like wolves get like impaled on the sheer walls of it. And you watch this area in front of the city that you were just crossing, that the Rangers they led you back through their own field of traps, getting you safely back into the city. And so now it's pretty gnarly. There's still more come rushing across the field. The traps can only stop so many. There's just too many of them. Winnie, you're up first.
Jesus! I think Winnie is like hearing the sounds of like wolves like yelping in pain and over and over and over again. And she reaches in her bag and takes out Anastraya's mask.
Oh!
And this is the moment where she needs to just like steel herself and like not be herself and not think about all of this, and she puts it on.
It's that skull mask, right? Yeah.
She puts on the skull mask.
Oh boy.
And you said we're 20 feet up?
Yes, off the ground,
Jeez,
yeah. But they're
Louise.
rushing towards, they're almost at the base of the walls.
Jeez Louise. Okay, then I'm gonna use my action to go ahead and bring up Spirit Guardians.
Great.
I don't know if it can get to anybody yet.
No, yeah, not
but
yet.
I'll go ahead
it's
and
good to throw it up.
I'm just gonna like...
Because it activates on their turn anyway, so it's great.
Yes. So I'm gonna don the mask and try and like steel myself and bring up Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And all of the little, I hold Tally-Ho in my arms, and then springing out of him is like an orange eraser dust version of him that's growling, and then it multiplies, and they're all flitting around us now.
Great, awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
Sick. That's gonna bring us to the werewolves. So they come rushing across the field and just, they leap easily 20 feet up into the air and come kind of crash landing down on top of the battlements.
Jeez.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, leaping through the air as if like carried on. It's almost like the in wuxi films, on the wires when they just like.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? They like just, but their strength is just such. Their strength is just such that they just launch themselves off and they fly through the air. Just monstrously powerful animals. Some clearing the battlements and landing. Others not quite making it and scrambling up, clambering over the sides. But they have reached the walls.
Oh boy.
But that is going to be their turn to get up there, and that is going to bring us to Artemis. You're up. What do you want?
All right. Time to start killing some werewolves. So, I'm going to start out by... I'm gonna mumble some Elvish.
Ooh, okay.
My eyes are gonna light up green, and I'm gonna rip a shot off
At
number
those three?
4.
4, 5, 6.
And that's gonna be a 2nd level Hail Thorns.
Oh, rip them up, babe.
So,
Not Artemis with the green eyes.
oh yeah.
Rip them up.
Oh yeah. That's a 13 on the die, which is a 21.
Nice. 20 hit? Yeah,
22,
that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. Let me check.
so,
Hang on. Let me
okay,
check.
yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's gonna be 2d10 plus my... You want me to roll the arrow first, or the...
However you like. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do the arrow first. So that's just a d8. 5, so that's a total of 9 damage on just the shot on number 4. And now they're all gonna take... Oh, I think I need a dex save, is that right?
Yes.
For them.
From all of them.
Yeah, for the Hail
thorns.
Thorns damage.
Yeah, great. Okay. So a dex save is 12.
Thou fail.
Okay.
Boy.
So that's 13 points for the Hail Thorns on all of them.
Nice.
Okay, great.
And then...
And I imagine, like, I see Drogar's next to Winnie, and, like, Artemis shoots this hail of thorns, and, like, some of it comes, like, flying back, and Drogar just goes, and it, like, bounces off his shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I can take one more shot, right? Because bonus action was cast the spell.
Well, is Hail of Thorns bonus action? Yes, one bonus action.
Nice.
Next time you hit a creature with a
Dang,
random
that's a
with a
good
ranged weapon
bonus
attack. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so then one
Yeah,
more
take a second.
shot at the lead guy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
number
How much did
4.
it do to all three of them? One more time?
13.
13. Great. Okay.
13, and then what was it? Another 9 to number 4.
Oh,
from
that's
the
what it was.
original
That
shot.
okay. Great.
One more shot. And that's going to be an 11.
11.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not quite.
So then, yeah, that'll be it. And
But yeah, you get that blast of thorns that kind of shred up these three. Awesome. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. Sasha's going to chill right there next to me.
Okay, great. Drogar, you're up. Kaz, you're on deck.
Yeah, so Drogar, as these werewolves leap over, will, like, look at the archers on either side of him and be like, "A volley!" And will, like, throw his mace forward to, like, fire the arrows.
Okay.
Like, at what's coming.
You know what? Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh!
Uh-oh. They're all like, bitch, who are you?
Oh no!
What is it?
Who did you bring to my house?
A 4? You throw out that rallying cry, Drogar, and a bunch of them do respond to you.
Yeah.
Particularly some of the not standard rangers, but just the denizens of the town.
Yeah.
That like raise their like spears or hunting axes or whatever it is they have. But just at that moment, another cadre of wolves rushes over the walls, tearing past you and diving down right into them where they're sort of gathered below outside of the gates, and just start like ripping and tearing. And so your cry is obscured by the panic now setting in down there.
So they are over the wall.
They're over the wall. Yeah.
Shit.
So Drogar will.
But I'm gonna call that your action.
Really?
Because if it had worked, you would have gotten. I would have let you cast like Conjure Volley or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. If it worked, it would have been awesome.
God, it sounded so cool in my head. I still have a bonus and a movement. So with my bonus action, and out of the ground, Valandril will come up.
Great, perfect.
And I'm gonna send him over this way
To number 4.
to number 4.
Great, send it away. I love that though, Drogar. If you ever want to do like a command, we can make that. We can make that a thing. We can make that a thing.
No, done! It's over!
Down the hall.
What is it?
That was a natural 1 to it.
To attack? Yeah,
Oh.
that misses. That misses. That misses.
Oh my gosh.
In fact,
Straight to
Drogar, with a
no.
natural 1,
No.
you go to swing Valandril. You're so fucking exhausted. You're so tired. And as you go to swing with that natural 1, you feel like you're gonna get a hit, and Valandril just vanishes.
Oh, shit.
You're so tired.
Oh my god.
Kaz, you're up.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The dice tell the story.
So there's shit going on to the sides of us, and there's a whole lot
So
of
there's
shit going
2
on down
packs
here.
of them. Well, so this is our arena space. Anything that happens not right here is just
Okay.
if you
there's-
want to like try and affect the courtyard below, let me know. We'll make it work. But
I might get to that.
Great,
But,
yeah.
So she's just so Kaz is going to give a quick look up to Winnie, still sitting on her shoulders, and say, "Staying or going?
Stay!
Hold on tight." And enters a rage as she throws a javelin at number 3 here.
great, go for it.
Oh dear, 14 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay, phew. That one's gonna be max damage. That's
Nice.
11 damage on number 3.
11 damage on number 3. Great.
Yes. Are they up on the wall with me?
Yes, they are. All of them are.
Oh, well then shit. Okay, well I'm gonna go right up to him and I'm gonna take my second attack with the blood spear. So that
Fucking
first-
fantastic.
Yes.
Go for
He's
it.
just with me. So yeah, that's
So 11 on the first.
11 damage from the first one. That second one's just gonna be running up and just, so first just trying to like get it distracted so that it is not really able to see what's going on. All right, attack number 2
Yeah,
is
you
gonna be...
throw, and as it's reeling back from that impact, you rush towards them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, attack number 2 with the blood spear. I'm gonna attack recklessly. So 24 is the better one.
That'll hit.
Yeah. I said that like I was asking. Okay.
I love that Winnie is just chilling up on Kaz's shoulder.
With a
there.
skull mask on.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. I don't know if I like that.
Not sure about that yet.
like
It's so
that.
good though. It's like Kaz is your Gundam. You just like.
All right, pull this fun button if you want me to go right. Pull this fun button if you want me to go left. Okay. So the damage from the second attack is going to be. Ooh, minimum damage that time. It's 8 damage on the
8.
second attack.
Okay.
I've entered a rage, I've moved, I've attacked twice. That's my turn.
Great. That is the end of the order, so that's going to be the Rangers. You see some of the werewolves that made it past y'all and are now wreaking havoc in the courtyard. You see Vulcan take that boar spear, like throw it up into the air, catch it in the javelin, and just whip it, and it goes soaring like a ballista shot across the courtyard. And like just as a werewolf is about to like tear the throat out of one of the Krezkovians, it just like goes clean through the werewolf's chest, and the werewolf like grabs onto the haft of the spears as it just falls over dead. Back to the top of the order, Winnie!
Okay, all right. It looks like me and Kaz are going to be sticking together, and because I'm not sure what's going to happen next, She's already so good at what she does. Okay, she doesn't need an emboldening bond.
Well, I didn't kill anything, so...
You're so good at hitting them, though.
That's true. I'm very good at hitting them.
Okay, could I
You've got your flock of tally-hos
My
fluttering
flock
around
of
you.
that's on their turn.
Yes, right.
So flock of tally-hos are up. I think I would use my whole action, if it's required, to look around me and see if anybody needs a healing word. Like, who needs it
like
most?
down in the courtyard?
Yeah, or
Great.
like up here or down there.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how your compatriots are looking. But down, I mean, those three where one is now dead, but there are still two kind of tearing through, and they're trying to form ranks and beat it back with simple spears and that kind of thing. And Vulcan is down there as well, doing what he can. But there are multiple people down in the under courtyard, like bleeding out, pretty torn up.
Oh God.
What do you want to do?
I can only heal one person at a time.
What do you want to do?
Okay, hold on. I've never cast the spell before. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay.
Kaz sees that ballista thrown by Krezkov and goes, I need to get some heavier javelins.
Where can I get one
All right.
of those?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna do mass healing word.
Oh!
60 feet on that, and I
Okay.
can heal up to 6 people that I can see within that.
Great, yeah,
range.
send it away, send it away.
I
Yeah,
will make
send it, yeah.
Drogar one of those people.
Great, yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, I will make Drogar one.
Drogar
and
and then 5 of the Krezkovians,
We'll
yeah.
we'll take 6 back.
Great, perfect, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at full.
You look down over into the courtyard beyond, and you see the tide of this little skirmish down below begin to shift. As a couple of them who previously were like clutching their necks to their arms where they've been torn asunder.
Eraser dust like swirls around those wounds.
Cauterizes
and they
the-
knit back together and they pick up their spears and they go back to battle and they start driving back the other 2 werewolves.
Great.
Awesome. Yeah.
Very cool.
Anything
Grab
else,
onto-
Winnie?
Nope, that's it. I grab onto Kaz's hair.
Great, perfect. That's gonna bring us to the werewolves. Here they come.
Stick to the thicker braids.
One's gonna move here. Is gonna attack Kaz.
Oh God.
Oh, it gets advantage because I was reckless.
Yeah, it's it does.
Yeah.
It does. Okay, great. Okay, that's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, that just
For so many dice. Ooh. Yikes, ouch. 22 points
Oh my God!
of slashing damage.
Okay. So
Yeah.
11.
Oh, jeez.
Great, and then this one's gonna move over here so it can flank on Kaz.
Okay.
And also attack you so it gets advantage. And that's gonna be a 16 to hit
Yep.
for 12 points of slashing damage.
Wow.
And then this one is gonna go, it is also gonna attack you, Kaz. Oh, it gets a nat 20.
Oh my God!
Damn.
So that means then I'm gonna do the same rule
Yeah.
for them.
Oh my
So
God.
that means 28 points
Oh,
Of slashing.
fuck.
of slashing damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So 3 of them, Kaz, just rush you, and all 3 at once kind of tackle you to the ground. So like maybe one is like pinning you in place, the other's 2 slashing at you, but you manage to. You're holding off 3 werewolves at once right now.
Yeah.
Artemis, you're up.
Can all 3 of them make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh yeah! They sure can. Good call.
Nice, Spirit Guardian.
That's 2. That's a 5, an 11,
Fail.
and 15.
15 saves.
Okay, great.
So 2 of them take 12 radiant.
Great.
And what happens to Winnie if Kaz goes down?
We'll figure it out if we get there.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we'll figure it out if we get there.
I mean, not down, but like if she's prone, like you said that they were like on top of her.
She's not prone.
Okay,
but
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Uh-huh. But she's like, yeah, oh my God, you're fighting off 3 werewolves with Winnie, like at Disneyland over your shoulders. That's our girl.
Yes!
Great, okay.
Oh, and the other one takes half damage. Take 6.
6, great. So that's great. Okay. Whoo boy. Okay. Artemis, you're up.
Okay. So, fuck.
Artemis will see Valandro go out, and Drogar will like lean up against the wall and just go, hold them off for a moment. I need a second. And like we'll give himself like a second while you like rip a couple shots off.
Yes.
Just give you that like grim nod, you know?
So good.
I'm with you.
Mark on number 4.
Got it. Send it away.
Okay,
Roll the
that's gonna
rocks,
hit.
baby.
That's gonna hit.
Heck yeah.
It's a 14 on the die, which is like a 23.
That'll hit. Yep.
So D6 for the hunter's mark, and then a D8 for the hit. So 11 points of damage, and then one more shot at that.
Rip him away. So 11, okay.
That one will be a 21.
Yep, that'll hit.
15 points of damage.
Wow, okay. Hey, anything else, Artemis?
And nope, that's it.
Great. Yeah, you rip a couple, like encouraged by Drogar, or protecting Drogar maybe even. You rip off a couple of shots. I forgot to move these 3 on their turn, so we're gonna do it now.
Yeah.
Here they come.
Oh, yeah.
Ruff! They're gonna come attack Artemis. So the first one is gonna come in. It will be a straight roll. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's going to be 12 points of slashing damage. Another is going to hit. They will get advantage because of pack tactics. That's a 23 to hit.
Jeez Louise.
Yep, that'll hit.
You take another, 17 points.
Oh!
Dang.
And the third, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Jesus Christ.
For another.
Wait. They all attack Artemis?
Yeah, they
None
all
of them
attack.
attack Sasha.
All of them attack Artemis.
Wow.
For another.
Sasha, help!
For another 6 points.
Don't just stand there while they attack me.
How much did you just take? 20?
A lot.
Yeah.
Another
So these 2 troops of 3
Oh,
just
God.
absolutely tackle Kaz and Artemis. Okay, Drogar, you're up.
So
Kaz, you're on deck.
Drogar sees these werewolves come flying by, and at that moment, Drogar just goes and channels divinity, and you're gonna get.
It's fine.
Bang!
I'll take it.
You're gonna take 20 points of healing. You're gonna take 15 points of healing.
Oh, that's great. That's really great.
So, hold on, let me burn that real quick. So I channeled divinity. I burned that.
Nice.
like a Baptist preacher. Drogar just goes,
You will be saved!
clunk.
And then again, we're at a bonus and a fucking.
What do you want to do? You want to try command again?
Yes.
I think it's fun.
It's awesome.
I fucking love it though. I think
Drogar
it's
with
cool.
his bonus and his movement, if that's enough to do. So he will heal everybody, and then he'll go, Archers! Flee!
All right, bonus act. Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Archers, for fuck's sake!
I'm dying up here.
That's a 15.
Yeah, they're still distracted by
Oh, God!
It's gonna feel great when you do it, buddy! It's gonna feel great when it works! It's gonna feel great! It's gonna feel great when it works! Anything else, Drogar?
Artemis looks at you. He's like, I'm fucking trying.
That's it! Only Artemis hears you.
Drogar takes the book he's holding and fucking.
Off one of the werewolves.
That's a 1d4 damage.
Great. Kaz, you're up.
Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
gonna say it takes a D4.
swarmed by these fucking werewolves. I'm going to just keep trying to attack. I'm going to send an attack at number 3. I'm not going to do so recklessly this time.
Do you want them all back? Do you want?
No. Son of a.
With the blood spear.
I'm loving today so far.
Woo! Kaz from the top rope with the blood spear.
With the steel chair!
Somebody call the authorities! This is a debacle!
28 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's gonna be
Funny enough.
I'm gonna hold on to that die. Use that one more.
Yeah, 2 of mine are down the hallway already. So.
Yes, max damage.
Yes,
This-
yes!
All right.
Yeah!
Good
So
answer.
that's,
Good answer.
Good answer, good answer.
15 points of damage against number 3 right there.
Hell yeah! All right. 15, you say? Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still alive.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Hit it again!
Send it again. Here we go.
Yeah, dude.
Attack number 2
gotta
is
send
a 21 to hit,
Yes, that'll do.
and that one's gonna do, a 7 on the die that time for a 14 damage.
Yes.
It's still up.
It's still alive.
These are the battle-hardened warriors, y'all. Y'all were fighting like the weak and the sick before. This is the pack.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, Kaz?
I think that's just about all I can do.
How do we
Okay.
cry?
All right.
Free action to cry.
Drogar, right next to you. Thunk, a grappling hook connects on the battlement right next to your side, and in a flash, you just see a blur of pine green as a flash of cape and leathers rushes past you, and Asher joins you on top of the battlements, 2 scimitars in hand.
That's hot.
He whirls his dual scimitars in a flurrying pattern, and he does so. Wind kind of whirls up around him and begins swirling around him like those leaf tornadoes on the playground when you were a kid. You know, he just has like a flurry of wind around him, and he rushes forward with both of his swords, cleaving against the werewolves, fighting them off with you. Back to the happy order, Winnie!
Wow!
Yeah!
Wowie! Okay, all right. I'm seeing how this is going and how Kaz is getting piled up on. I'm going to hold on to her braids. Yeah! I'm gonna pick 2 small ones. I'm gonna flavor this that like 2 small braids just disappear in my hands.
Okay.
As I cast freedom of movement on Kaz, so that Kaz can't be grappled.
Oh!
If like she gets piled on.
Nice.
Such a good idea!
Yeah. So Kaz has freedom of movement now, which I will tell you in a minute what that means. And then, is anybody actively getting fucked up right now?
That's a leveled spell that you've already cast.
Great. Then I am done.
Great. Okay, perfect. So just let Kaz know what freedom of movement is.
Okay.
Anything else, Winnie?
I got it. I can pull it.
Anything else, Winnie?
I will use my bonus action to like pull the skull mask off my face and then just look and check on what Drogar and Artemis are doing, but that's it.
Well, Artemis is currently in a pig pile of werewolves.
Oh, God.
And Drogar is standing right next to him.
Oh, God.
Just like Kaz is covered in.
Drogar's on a
It's
knee
not.
still.
It's not great.
Okay.
Drogar doesn't look
Healing
great.
people.
Oh,
and
God.
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't
God.
look great. It doesn't look great.
Okay.
Kaz,
Okay.
remember, you have death ward on you for 8 hours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hell
still have
yeah.
that.
So if you go down, you go right back up to 1.
Okay, it's the werewolves' turn. They are gonna attack Kaz. Dirty 20 to hit. 16 points of slashing damage.
Goodness. Okay.
Attack number 2. That's another dirty 20
Oh my God.
for 29. No. I'm sorry. 19 points.
Still.
19 points.
9. Okay.
And 3. That is a 15.
Yeah.
12 points of slashing damage. And now Artemis is going to get the same treatment.
Oh, God.
Attack number 1 is a 18
Jesus.
for, 13 points of slashing damage.
Oh my God.
That is only a 13.
That will miss!
Yeah, it will miss. And then a dirty 20 for
Jesus.
Son of a bitch.
8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That's the werewolves. Artemis, you're up.
Sick.
Oh my
You
God.
are currently there are 3 really angry werewolves all around you.
Yeah, I'm not looking so hot.
But Asher is right next to you though, and he looks great.
Yeah, so...
Asher's right here.
And so I used my last spell on that hunter's mark, so I am spellless right now.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to rip 2 shots off at number 4.
That's gonna be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
12.
Yep.
All right. Yes.
Yes, okay. There's 12 more points of damage.
12 more points of damage. Okay. Anything else?
Did you want to say something after that?
No, I'm done.
Hit him again. Hit him again. Hit him fucking again.
All right, I'm going to shoot him again.
What is it?
And that one.
Yeah, no, that misses.
Fuck.
Anything else, Drogar?
And then I will have
it's
Sasha
Artemis.
now with my bonus action will also attack number 4.
Send it away.
And can she move around to flank or anything? Or
Yeah, if you wanted to go, yes. If
So-
you wanted to go here, you could get number 4.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yep, go ahead.
And then,
So that'll be with
it's
advantage.
Just a straight up attack. Okay, 21 or 19. 12 points of damage.
12.
12.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Artemis.
There's something not right here.
You're fucked is the perception check. Okay, that's an 18 on the die. Which is a 24.
There's something about the way these wolves fight when they're together like this. The way they bob and weave and swerve in between each other. It's almost like you can never quite be sure which one you're attacking. So coordinated are their pack tactics that it's almost like you can never be quite sure which one you're fighting.
Okay.
Wow.
My God, so we're like fighting a fucking swarm?
Yes. Trevor,
Yes.
the wolves have their turn right after my turn, right?
Yes.
Did they make wisdom saving throws on their turn?
No, they didn't. Let's do it now.
Okay.
Yeah. All three of those guys.
And then Artemis too will like, seeing that, will like yell to everyone else like, "We gotta separate them if we can."
That is
I don't know if we can.
a 10,
No.
an 18,
No. Yes.
and a 14.
Fail.
Okay,
All right,
great.
so the
fail, one
the
succeed.
first and the third take 15 radiant damage, and the other one takes 7.
But yeah, so they do this barrage on Artemis, and then Winnie, like, seeing this battle coming around you, your spiritual guardians again flare into life.
And can my spiritual guardians serve over here or just over
Technically only these ones,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they
yeah.
flare into
15-foot
life.
radius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They flare into life, and it is at this point now, with them swirling about you, that the wolves seem to take a moment to reconsider. All of them are going to use their reactions to flee.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right, attacks of opportunity on all those sons of bitches.
Please do. You can only do one technically.
well, then the one that I've been attacking already.
yeah, sure.
Or the one that you think you've been.
Send it away. Artemis, Drogar, you could do the, and Winnie, you could do the same if you wanted to.
Wait, they're all leaving?
They're all fleeing.
All of them are fleeing.
All of them are fleeing.
Okay.
Me and Sasha are both.
So yeah, basically everybody gets an attack of opportunity if you want.
Can you use an attack of opportunity to try to grapple?
Nat one.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah. You can,
that case-
anytime you're doing an attack action, you can substitute
Oh,
grapple for it.
and guess what? It's a spell too. Because I am
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking kill one of these things.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna use my attack of opportunity to try to just grab
one?
onto one, because I'm right by the edge of the, I'm right by the edge
You
of the
are,
wall.
you are, you are.
So I'm
Yep.
gonna try to grab onto one of these suckers.
Great, all right,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
so that'll be contested.
Acrobatics or athletics. Needs to be to 25.
It doesn't. With
Okay.
a 15.
All right, cool. So I've got.
Yeah, you grab hold of one.
I've got hold of one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Drogar,
By,
roll
like,
damage.
by like the scruff of the neck. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
So-
just slam it back into the stone.
yeah.
So as number
pissed off.
6
Raging.
jumps over the wall, it takes 32 points of radiant
Well,
damage.
that'll do it.
Hey, wow.
Because
Well,
I have
that'll do
Warcaster,
it.
so I cast the spell as an AOO, and I rolled an X1.
So one of them gets obliterated.
So like he like runs over and like Drogar's like, oh no you don't, and like, just like eviscerates this fucking
like
thing.
little bits of fur and blood and skin just go flaying out over the front of the the lead up to the gate. One is grappled.
Yeah.
Did you want to make one?
Yep, I'll make a slingshot attack
Go for it.
at one of the other ones, and I've rolled a 24.
That'll hit.
With my
Yes.
slingshot right in the eye, and it takes 6 slingshot damage.
How does it happen?
Yes.
That's it. I'm just like in a panic. There's tally hose in my way, and I just like real quick slingshot, and it just goes in the eye, and then it just keeps going.
Just
Like,
out the back of the head,
right.
and it just drops, and it does that awful,
No.
like, convulsive metamorphosis back to a human as it lies dead.
Dang.
Yep.
Dang.
Artemis?
Kill number 4.
Yeah, so
You
me
fucked
and
number 4
Sasha
up.
both go after one. I got a 12.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I would go for the Hunter's Mark one.
Go for it.
14.
Damage?
Yes.
How's it happen?
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Now I finally see this motherfucker, and I see him fleeing, and I just like right through the back, like the base of the skull where the skull and the neck meet.
Yeah, like as he's leaping off the wall, like while mid-air, it just right in the back of the head, and it just as it falls to the air again, it convulses and lands as a naked human being on the earth beneath.
And then Sasha goes after the other one, and
for it.
that was a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Time for next 12 points.
How's it happen?
And Sasha sees the one turn to go, and she just like leaps, clamps down on the jugular, and just
Like a lion on an antelope.
Yep, just like claws it up and holds it till it's done.
And like, yeah, it convulses back, and it's kind of a gruesome scene as it finishes its transformation. She's still like with the legs tucked up underneath and the shoulder blades up, just looking up, her jaws clamped around this human's throat. And that
She like awkwardly like releases it.
She's like,
nothing, and all that you hear now is a few like distant echoes of like howls and roughs as the rest of the pack retreats into the forests surrounding, and quiet falls over the night.
And we've got one.
We do, yeah. I still have
Yeah, you still have one. One. It's like kicking and struggling. In fact, give me another strength saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's like
Guidance! I'm still raging too. Okay, guidance too. Which one of these is
Technically
D4
out of
again?
combat.
yes, correct.
Guidance.
So you like run over there, yeah.
Okay, so thank God I had advantage. I rolled a 2 and a natural 20.
+4.
Yes, it's a natural 20. I was going to do it, but thank you. Yeah, so I yeah,
Who knows? You might break his spine, then he can't move.
maybe. Oh, I think.
But yeah, you've got him firmly in place. Though the wolf and the lupine form struggles against your strength, you feel that you've got him well in place.
Yeah, I think I want to try to non-lethally take this combatant out.
I was going to say, can maybe me and Drogar come and help you tie it up?
Sure.
Like while you
That's
hold it
not
down.
Okay.
I think so.
So try and knock them out.
Yeah, like you guys do whatever you're gonna do. I think Kaz is unaware of that. She's trying to pin it against the ground and just like punch it until it stops moving.
Great.
Okay, Kaz, give me an athletics check. Artemis, give me a medicine check.
Okay, because I am still raging.
Medicine check. Whoa.
Okay, so athletics is gonna be a 24.
Okay.
That is a 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Kaz, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, God.
I'm pretty mad.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty mad.
You try to put this thing, you just try to knock it out,
Yeah.
but you just... and you just can't stop yourself, and you turn its lupine face into pulp. Shit.
I go like 4 punches too far.
And as it, and then like...
And like Drogar at the last minute goes like, "Pose!" and like grabs like her fist as it's like about to
And
go
just
into
as you do
stone.
as you grab hold of her arm, it metamorphoses back into a human being, and its head is just gone.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
And just gently, Drogar has your hand and is like, "Breathe."
Yeah. See, I think you grab my fist like by the elbow as I'm raging. I think you're
Yeah.
the wolf. I probably like stand up and go like go back at you and just like kind of push you off and go to punch again, and by that time it has metamorphosed back into a human and the rage drops.
Fuck.
And like you see that tension kind of just fall out of her body again.
You did what you had to. Something tells me there was no diplomacy with these beasts anyway.
Is everyone okay? Asher's like, he's like holding, you can see like his sleeve is stained with dark red, and he's kind of like gripping at it as he kind of comes over to you. He's put his twin scimitars back in the sheath across his back, and he like makes his way. He looks pretty beat up. All of the Rangers do. All of them have cuts and bruises and scrapes.
Come, everyone gather around. And Drogar will call like, well, Drogar will like head down. He'll like hop down to like the Rangers and be like, "Asha, come here," and he'll bring them all around. And he's gonna burn his last channel divinity, and he's gonna heal everybody. He's gonna do like points
Just kind of spread out, right? Yeah.
to like make sure that they all. That's 35 points of healing spread amongst them all to keep them like all up. Maybe Asher gets 5 to like
Sure, it's
heal
just kind
that
of equally spread. Yeah,
Absolutely.
So everyone is yeah.
Yes.
Great. Perfect. The din of battle calms around you. The last sort of echoing calls, you hear the cries of the wolves retreating into the forest far beyond, and the Rangers sort of just recouping themselves as the quiet of the snow-laden city begins to settle around you. And the time is yours. You've got Asher somewhere, you've got Vulcan somewhere, you've got your own business to be about, whatever you want to do.
I feel like there were so many things I wanted to do, and I'm forgetting what they all were.
Drogar, after casting that last channel divinity, collapses in the square.
Okay, great.
Yeah, like he heals, like he puts a hand on Asher and he's like, "Hold on," and he just goes, and like this healing energy happens, and then he just goes.
Great, yeah. So I think maybe Asher's got you.
Yeah.
One shoulder like slung over, like one arm slung over his shoulders, and he's sort of like, okay, let's get you somewhere safe. Come on, then.
Yeah, Artie comes over and like takes the other shoulder.
Great, yeah.
Come now, old man.
Let's bring him to the Big mansion. Come on.
I'll do what I do best. Move one footy at a time.
Yeah. Great, yeah. All right, so great. Bringing Drogar's pretty conked out. Bringing him back to the Burgermaster's mansion. Anything else?
Yeah, no. Well, I'll probably try to take Asher's place. I'll try to take the weight from Asher and get Drogar's other
Great,
shoulder.
yeah. He sort of gratefully bestows it onto you.
He does this a lot.
Does Asher look bad?
Yeah, he looks bad.
Okay, well
He
then,
looks really bad.
as I'm doing my moving of footies, as Drogar's foot strikes the ground at one point, a little puff of eraser dust will come out of it. And as Kaz takes the weight that Asher had, I'll do Balm of Peace on everybody, including Asher. If Krezkov is around, I'll run over and...
Yeah, great. Flavorful. Like, we'll say, you just sort of...
I'll get the 5
out of
them.
combat, we'll just say you're sort of moving through the crowd and attending to people who need... Yeah. Does anything physically happen during Balm of Peace?
Physically to me or physically in the world?
Does something happen around... Like, what does Balm of Peace look like?
It's
happened... You've done it so many times now, but it's usually in the thick of combat. So, like, in this quieter moment where people are sort of resting and recuperating and recovering from the shock of what just happened, what's it like?
I think like when Winnie did Emboldening Bond on the Martikov family when they were at peace, and it kind of turned into like feathers surrounding them. I think this eraser dust will poof out, and as it surrounds everybody, it'll take some simple kind of shape just for a moment of something that they need. Like if it's like the simple shape of like a feather or the simple shape of like a falling leaf or something like that.
Great. So you see Asher kind of pass Drogar's weight off to Kaz, and as soon as the weight is off him, you see his knees buckle. Right, and he just goes down, and he's on his knees, just like drooping his head and breathing so heavily. He can't even his bow is cast to the side, and his sword hangs like limply off of his back, slung across his chest, and he's just breathing so deeply. And you see that effect kind of come up around him.
Seeing him hit his knees, I'll send it over with maybe a little more force than I meant, and it kind of. And it almost sends his arms up in front of him so that, like, maybe one leg moves forward for a second.
He gets back up. Oh, that's awesome. It kind of like a tailwind comes up behind him and lifts him back up. Does me good to see you safe.
You too.
Boy, you Lotta, get yourself into some adventures, don't you?
Apparently. We don't do it on purpose most of the time. I can't tell if we're doing it on purpose anymore.
I know you don't do it on purpose. You do it for our benefit.
I don't know if we would have made it back here without you guys, though. We wouldn't. They exploded. We would have exploded without you guys.
Let's make sure Drogar's all right, and then we can pass out our accolades, eh? Yeah. So, caravanning back to the Burgermaster's mansion. Yeah.
All this time, I thought it was Bomb of Peace, like...
Bomb!
No, bomb like Easy Bomb.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's like Bomb. I thought it was like...
Bomb! Like Tiger Bomb!
yeah, exactly, like Tiger Bomb. I thought it was like, Peace! Boom!
Boom! Throw the hurley hand grenade!
Yeah, exactly.
Pull pin and count to 3.
5 is right out! Anyway, so you all kind of get shepherded back to the Burgermaster's mansion. You're inside. Maybe we lie Drogar down. As we kind of cross over the threshold, Falcon comes in. He starts stripping off his gear. He never recovered his boar spear. That's still inside of a body somewhere. But he brings you inside. He's like, come on, put him here, and he like clears off the dining room table and lays out a comforter and some pillows, and you deposit Drogar. Asher comes in and he's like, I've got to organize some sorties. They'll be all over the mountains by this point. We've got to make sure the city's secure. Stay here, rest, recuperate. I'll check back in as soon as you know more. And he turns and goes.
Yeah, already not looking well. The Balm of Peace helped. So I think as that happened, as he's helping Drogar, he kind of straightened up a little bit and gave you a appreciative smile and nod. And then when Asher came in, Artie would kind of probably limp over still to him and just be like, what do you need? We brought this trouble on you. How can I help?
You've done enough. Just make sure you and your friends are all sorted. We'll organize some groups to go out, see what their situation is like.
And he gives them
He returns it in kind, yeah.
And then just be like, we're ready if you need us.
I'll report back with more soon. Take a breath. And he turns and goes.
Winnie, are you next to me?
Yes, and also for what it's worth, I just rolled for Balm of Peace. Can I go ahead and
say
numerically?
What are the numbers like?
Take 11 back.
Perfect.
Everybody?
You use 3. Yeah.
Well, that's very nice.
Use guys.
Yeah. Artie likes that very much.
I was at full already, so why don't you take my 11 as well?
Well, it's just everybody she passes by.
Yeah, it doesn't cost me anything to give it to everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like your channel divinity. It's everybody she passes by.
He's like unusually cold. Like he's a lizard, right?
He's cold, physically
He's cold, like
To the touch.
frozen to the touch.
Yeah, I think that maybe while I'm bomb of piecing, I've just got. You're up on the kitchen table. Oh God, you're up so high.
But my big old hand is probably like right by your finger. You're probably like
I'll
grabbing
go
a
and hold
finger.
your hand.
Yeah, and you're like, that is really cold.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and myself up on the kitchen table.
Give me an athletics check.
I'll like grab her by the back of the shirt and kind of
Great, do it with advantage.
Athletics. 20.
Yeah. With expert grace. With expert grace, you run towards the table, and then Kaz just picks you up with your little legs still pinwheeling.
But I don't even notice.
But you don't even notice. Yeah.
I don't notice. So I land on the table and I'm like, and then I whip off the skull mask. And I'm like,
Great. Yeah.
You're like Yoshi doing that.
Give a little leg.
Yeah.
It's like, I put the skull mask in my bag.
Winnie was taking notes when the werewolves hopped over there.
That's great.
Is there a cleric-y thing that I can do to be like, this, whatever is happening to Drogar could be healed by a healing magic?
Give
that
me
I
a
can
medicine
do?
or arcana.
Okay,
What is it?
I'm a half. I don't normally reroll my
You've
ones.
never done it before.
And I'm going to say this time, feeling how cold you are, I just go into little kid panic.
Great.
I just go into little kid panic, and then I refocus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I do little kid, and then I go into like cleric mode. You said arcana or...
Arcana or medicine. And let me know what you're doing.
I'm going to do medicine,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a 25.
Great. So Winnie, in the temple you learned a little bit about the mortal form.
Mm-hmm.
In this world, the mortal form and the soul, the relationship between the two are a lot like energy and mass, in that they're both just expressions of the same thing. And so you go across Drogar and you note that this is not a matter of the body. He's exhausted, and that is an affliction of the soul.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, the only cure for that is time.
Much like a star, as it heat waves too much energy, it starts to go dark. And that's what you're feeling when you touch my hand. You close your eyes and you see the light traveling through his body. You see that it's the center is not as bright as it was.
It's like a fire burnt down to the embers.
And it's just kind of pulsing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, and you see the tendrils reaching out just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Not as they usually are when he's in his full form, but they're just like.
Okay.
But you can still feel the light.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look around at everybody else and be like, what are we trying to do today? Because he really needs rest, and he doesn't need to like rest on this table. He needs to be really cozy.
He needs the same thing we all need, which is rest.
Okay, where do we go? We don't really have a place to stay other than the Abbey here.
You're in Krezk.
Oh, the Abbey.
That's an hour walk.
Well,
Oh, it is an hour
the
walk.
Burgermaster has also offered to put you
Yeah,
up
like,
at
I'm thinking
his.
his
place to
Yeah.
stay.
He's
He
offered
won't let
before.
us.
When you first got here, instead you ended up choosing to stay at the Abbey. But the original plan when you first got here was to go to the Abbey and then come back and stay in the Burgermaster's manor here in Krezkov.
Regret.
But you decided to stay there, and then Winnie's eyes tried to get pulled out. So
I would say if there's like a room where there's
tried.
beds for all of us, or like 2 rooms next to each other, or 3, like I think we'd find a wing where we could be as close as possible.
There's the little. It's
I
the,
will
it's the little girls' room.
I will say
Oh.
that as a dragonborn next to a fireplace where warmth is created for him would probably be the best place for Drogar to stay.
Vulcan leads you upstairs into his second. This is the only like 2-3 story house in all of Krezk. Everything else is just sort of like
Ranchers.
Yeah, ranchers. And he brings you into a very, very comfortable room. The walls are sort of like a soft, slick, polished wood. So it's almost like there aren't corners to the room. It's just like it was kind of hollowed out of a tree trunk.
Trevor, why are you talking dirty to me right now?
Well, Drogar is deposited on a long 4-poster bed with curtains that hang down with intricately sewn leaf into the thin fabric of the hanging curtains in intricate patterns like climbing ivy.
Wow.
Wow.
And you kind of like crash land in this place. And like Vulcan is attending to Drogar's needs, you all crowd around. And at a certain point, Asher comes back and he kind of freezes in the door frame, buttons up, and then just goes again.
Oh, gosh.
Artie just kind of goes to
Vulcan,
clasps him on the shoulder and says, "Thank you for putting us up for the time being. Don't hesitate to rouse us if you need help."
Rest. You've done enough. If anything else needs to come to your attention, I'll sure it reaches you, but please, you've been through a lot. Rest.
And he'll just like one last time just big. "We brought this to your door."
It's been at our doorstep this whole time. All you've done is given us the courage to look through the peephole, see what we face.
I hope we can help finish it.
You already have. Rest. You've done enough.
And yeah, at that, he'll just go kind of collapse into a bed with Sasha.
So Yelena was the wife. Then Riva, Rima, and Ina.
Riva, Rima, and Ina.
I believe that's in age order. Riva
Yes.
was the last.
Thank
which,
you.
which leads me to believe that Riva was the one who was betrothed to Asher.
Betrothed,
I
yeah,
think.
that's correct. Thank you so much. I was listening. I listened through a bunch of our episodes today, trying to find the names of the daughters. Thank you, Campbell. But yes, so you are ostensibly in Riva's room.
Yeah.
Your space, your time, whatever you want to do.
Free action cry.
Free action is a crying is free action.
And it's pretty late at this point.
How late is it? How late is it?
At this point, it's got to be into evening because you left this morning, I think.
Yes.
Right, you left across the lake this morning.
Yeah.
So by this point, it's well past dark.
Kaz wants to, maybe just on the way out as Asher's leaving, just kind of like pop out of the room and tap him on the shoulder.
Yeah, you do so. So he turns to go and you maybe follow after him and tap on his shoulder and he kind of whirls around like, and like catches himself and is like, what can I do for you?
Been there. I'm going to rest first, but if there is a watch here on the walls, maybe in the early morning, I can help.
Well, we've got more than enough to cover the walls, so I do appreciate the offer. However, I think I take you meaning if you need something to busy yourself.
It's partly that, but it's more just that I can probably see farther than a lot of your men.
We won't say no.
At first light.
First light. I'll be there.
Or shortly before first light.
I'll be there also.
I'll be there at last dark.
Why don't more people use that phrase?
Things were pretty simple before you lot came to Krezkov. Simple, but I don't think they were safe. Somehow, being in trouble makes me feel more secure. It's like to be in Strahd's bad books makes me think I'm doing it right.
Being vigilant makes you secure. If you weren't doing that before, you were lucky.
Good to share our experience from inside the walls with others out, and to see what the outside is like from those coming in. You've been a great boon to our city.
You've been a great boon to us. We would have died today if not for you and your rangers.
You know, it's the weirdest thing, but you all being here, fighting across the land, starting to believe maybe we can do it. Maybe we can kill the son of a bitch.
We will, or I'll die trying. So take that for whatever confidence it gives you.
That sounds like a plan to me. Rest yourself.
Last dark.
Excellent! Anything else?
As I come back in, I'll say,
if you have any way to talk to Zuleika, now might be a good time.
Good call. I do. I have just enough. Okay.
I place it in your small and capable hands.
What do we want?
Smash.
Dang it!
she rolls over onto her back.
What? What were you going to say?
Kaboom!
Yeah, so you look around and everyone is
Everyone's
passed
out.
out. It's just you at this point.
Yes,
All
look
right,
around.
shit. All right, it's you and me, kid. Let's figure
All
out
the
what we're going to say.
Everyone's out.
Yes, okay, really quick. What do we want to say? What can we do right now?
Well, we need to know what she wants to do.
We know what she wants to do, and we have to go get back and get those kids, like, sooner rather than later.
Probably.
Well, she, like...
I feel like she probably already has the basic parts of a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kirill killed her partner.
Mm-hmm. Oh, her partner is in Strahd's castle now.
Right. Kirill betrayed her
Ousted.
partner.
Yeah.
So she probably wants to do some really mean, nasty things to him, and we can probably help her do those mean, nasty things.
Okay. Can you count it down for me?
Oh boy.
Never mind.
I have a 9 intelligence, which I think is probably good enough to include basic counting and arithmetic. But maybe just check my work.
Okay. All All right, what do we need to say? Okay.
Should we write it? Should we like draft a letter and then speak it?
I gotta shoot from the hip,
Okay.
as they say.
You know what? You know what? I respect that.
Okay.
I'll count for you.
Okay. We're coming for the kids.
That was 5.
For the kids. Okay.
In my tribe, we counted in base 12.
Got it.
I'll tell you later. We're on 5.
I'll tell you later. You'll never know what number you're at for this message.
We're on 5.
Next time you'll figure it out.
No, we're on 5. We're on 5. This knuckle is 5. 5 numbers only.
How can you help? What time is best? How much I got left?
That was
How much I got left?
13.
No!
How much I got left? We're up to 18.
Tell us what you got.
23.
Man.
24. Tell us what you got, man. Jeez.
Exclamation point.
Tell us what you got, gee whiz.
Oh, this Winnie.
25.
So you send that as a message to Zuleika?
Yes.
Okay, Zuleika, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Me give you a
Yeah,
wisdom?
to remember what her face looks like. It was very fast. What is it? You can tell me.
Well, wait, let me... I got a 12.
You send it off. You do not receive a response.
Dang it!
The time is yours.
Oh no! I'm so upset now!
It's okay.
That stinks.
We'll talk to her again. We'll try again.
Who got that message? That stinks.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Well, all we're doing is asking questions. They know we're coming for the kids. We didn't say anything. I did say this is Winnie. They already know
true.
we're fucking around.
I don't think we revealed anything that was news to anyone.
Dang at it.
Language.
You see
Win this conversation around it!
you see a small grin kind of come over your face.
I need a D&D.
Save your strength, old man.
I need a D&D swear jar. Can you work on this DM?
Yeah.
What do I get if I win?
Anything else for this evening?
I have a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
What you got?
I'm gonna wait for all the grown-ups to go to sleep.
Grown-ups, anything else?
I'm fucking
The Drogar's out, Artemis is out, Kaz, anything?
We can try again tomorrow.
Okay.
Cheers to sleep.
Okay.
Winnie?
So, Winnie remembers if this is Riva's room, and she was old enough to have a boyfriend. Ina, I think, was only like 4. I'm gonna go into what I think is Rima's room.
Ina's room?
Rima, the middle
The
one.
middle? Okay.
I assume that in between those two would be closest in age to me.
Sure.
So I want to go and explore.
No, you quit breaking my heart, Winnie.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Is there anything you can do to help me?
Me? No.
I got a 9.
A 9.
Yeah.
Everyone kind of like collapses, Winnie. And quiet settles in. Quiet falls over the house and the town outside. You know, for like after you sort of reconvene in the Burgermaster's mansion, there's still a lot of commotion from outside for quite some time. You hear some heaving cries as some members of Krezkov mourn over those lost tonight. Some exasperated joy as the Rangers return. There's a lot going on, but eventually things kind of fade into the past. And it's here, much like in the Abbey, sort of make your way out into the Burgermaster's mansion, the 2nd floor. And you try a door, it is open. You make your way inside. And what lies for you on the other side is a room, sort of modestly attired, a very comfortable bed with a big comforter, big plushy pillows, and a really sweet sort of plush knitted throw. There is a wooden castle playset that you move into. And looking at it closer, you see little wooden figurines all throughout it. You can almost put together the story of whoever was playing here last.
Oh.
You know, there's like up in the tower, there is a young woman and a young man, maybe some star-crossed lovers meeting in secret in their tower. At the base, there are soldiers arrayed. You know, in the kitchens, there's a figurine with a tall chef's hat.
in a wooden bowl and stirring spoon, whirling up something in the kitchens. It's like a fully realized castle setting play set that you can like walk into, and on 3 sides you're surrounded by it, and all these figurines spread throughout as if placed there during a play session and then never picked up again.
I'm gonna go and get the crow, and I'm gonna take Tally-Ho, and I'm gonna put them next to each other, kind of outside, like watching. And I'm gonna go into the playset. It's like I can go inside.
Yeah, you can stand it. So how tall is Winnie?
Like 3.5 feet tall.
Yeah, then like the tops of this playset are like at eye level.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go in, and then I'm gonna go to where the princess and the prince are in the tower, and I'm gonna take the prince, and I'm just gonna put him over there, and I'm gonna take the princess, and I'm gonna make her go. I'm gonna look around the playset and see if there's like blankets in there on the beds.
Yeah. There's like some like little swatches of cloth, that you can put over a bed set. Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm gonna take them. And I'm going to tie them together. And I'm going to tie them off in her little tower. And I'm going to make her... I'm just going to... And I'm going to make her belay out of her little tower. And, like, run over to where the crow and the Tally-Ho are. And I'm going to get her to hop on the crow's back. And then I'm going to go, caw-caw! And then I'm going to fly the crow around the room a little bit. I'm going to fly her out of there and fly her around the room. And then I'm going to fly her around as I'm looking around. And then I'm going to go over to the bed and kind of land them on the bed. And I'm going to look under the pillows and under the mattress where I would hide like a diary or something.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
17.
Winnie, for a moment here, in the play set amongst this child's room, you forget for a minute. You forget Barovia. You get so wrapped up in your own imagination and your own play with these figurines and plushies and toys. For a few blissful moments, you're not in Barovia, you're just in your own imagination. And you imagine Irina, I'm assuming, climb down this wall, and you play out the whole scene, and you just lose yourself for a while. And when you kind of come back to yourself, when you finish your play session, you kind of sober back. What is that like?
I think that while she's playing it, the room fills with a little bit of light music and all of the other characters and the sounds of the world that she needs while she's playing kind of start to fill in. And suddenly the lighting changes around her while she's playing. And it's like there's this light whooshing sound in her ears, like she's just a little bit flying above everything. And I think it's just something simple, like I go to hop up on the bed, and I don't get there the first time, and I go to hop up again, and I hit my knee really hard on like the wooden bed frame trying to get up, and it just hurts so bad that when I open my eyes again, the light is gone. And it's so quiet. It's so loudly quiet in the house. And I'm just reminded of, I just feel so alone for a second. And I pick up the crow and I put it back on the bed. And I take the little Irina doll and try and put it up somewhere high, but I can't get up very high. And then I'll climb up in the bed and get under the covers with Tally-Ho. And I'll just lay there and wish whoever was in this room could have come and played with me.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
8.
You fall asleep without even realizing it.
Full rest.
Long rest, everybody.
That was a rough.
Long rest, everybody.
Damn.
I can rage 4 more times!
Wake up.
Wow.
There's something you need to see.
What?
Ash, you sort of
I'm not
awaken
in
with Asher collectively.
Okay.
Wait a second, hold on. So,
Asher is everywhere at once.
wait just a goddamn second. So if I'm waking up before first light,
Oh, yes.
Kaz is naked again.
This room isn't comfortable enough to sleep in.
First light.
Yeah, well, last dark.
Last dark.
But okay, so like, yeah, my plan was to wake up before sunrise because I want to give them like a good hour or two, like with me on the walls, helping out with my eagle vision.
Okay.
So first question is this stuff with Asher happening after?
No, if you're up before the sun rises, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Great. You wake before the sun rises. What's your plan? Go to the walls?
Go to the wall, but before I do, I would think it's fucking weird that Winnie's not in the room.
Give me a perception check.
Yeah, I might think that's a little... I mean, the last time that happened was the Abbey, so...
Fair enough.
And that was yesterday.
Yeah, that was fucking yesterday. So perception, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
You awake with and you begin to panic a little bit as you don't see Winnie in the room, and you kind of go out into the hallway and start like stomping and like throwing open doors to see, and eventually you throw one open and you see her nestled in this child's bed.
Yeah.
And you see the play set, you see the stuffed crow, the everything, and she's just kind of like curled up, sleeping peacefully there.
Yeah. I think I can put two and two together, and I sort of wishing I could take back the loud clang I made opening the door. I just kind of slowly close it and make my way to the wall.
Okay, cool. You do so. Great. You do so. Roll me another perception check.
Okay. 14.
You go to the walls, Kaz. There are rangers posted there, keeping a sharp eye. As you approach, none of them stir. They're all just sort of like on watch. But as you are approaching the gates, a bit of hubbub begins to occur and a bit of commotion. You see this group of people approaching from out of the tree and like cross the field towards the gate. And you kind of make your way down as the gates are opening. And you see Asher, as well as a couple of other rangers, with a werewolf in tow.
Shit.
And as Asher makes his way through the gate, he looks at you're here. Good. Something you need to attend to. She says she knows you.
Grim nod and follow wherever they're going.
Really?
Maybe she might. There's a chance that she might.
Fine. I don't mean to rouse your compatriots so early in the morning, but shall we?
Yes.
Grant. And so Kaz, Asher, this cadre of rangers, and this one bound werewolf make their way to the Burgomaster's mansion.
What is the werewolf behaving like? Is the werewolf like struggling fighting, or are they kind of...
They're in, they have like manacles around their wrists and legs and like a muzzle across their snout, and they have their head hung low. They just kind of like seem to go along with everything as they go along.
Does it... my sense of smell is not quite wolf-like, but I do have pretty good eyesight. Like, does it look in any way familiar?
Give her a perception check.
Might as well try. Nah, that's an 8.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing that you can tell.
Looks like a werewolf.
But yeah, so Kaz and this cadre come to the Burgomaster's mansion. So the rest of you, I think, begin to maybe like stir as the sun begins to crest and there's commotion downstairs. What do the rest of you want to do?
As Asher comes in, Drogar is up and downstairs like, oh, good, you're just in time for breakfast.
Well, you're seeming better.
Well, yes, naturally. You can't expect a 528-year-old man to stay up until, all hours of the evening.
I suppose you're right.
So have a seat and I'll get you some oatmeal pop.
I won't argue with you.
Cinnamon.
Great.
Please, God.
Great.
There's only a pinch left.
At this point, I would settle for tarragon.
What did you say the other day? There's only a pinch left, and I'm having an existential crisis about it.
Oh, do you have any cumin?
Great. So yeah, the rest of you are waking.
Allspice,
Anything for the morning?
Just a grog, you roll out of bed and see what's up.
Great. Yeah. So you're like kind of rolling out, rubbing the
Artemis
sleep from
rolls
your
out of bed
eyes.
and hits the floor.
Yeah.
And you're kind of coming downstairs just as this is all convening. Yeah. Winnie, anything else?
Yeah, I think I'll wake up in my bed by myself and like do a big stretch and a big flop around. And then I'll make sure that everything is put back just the right way that I found it.
Yeah,
so I'll put the crow back and I'll make the bed again and I'll flip the pillows and I'll leave the sheets so she can still get down, but I'll put the prince and the princess back in the tower.
Perfect.
And I was like, you got this.
Great, yeah.
And I'll put
So
her-
reconvening as Asher, Kaz, and the rest of the Rangers come to the Burgomaster's mansion, sort of reconvening in the lower chambers, yes? Great, so as you're all kind of awaking and coming downstairs, Asher and Kaz leading the way come in, and Asher approaches you all and says, there's something you need to see. Now, she claims she knows you. She was able to describe you all in great detail, and well, I thought it worth bringing it to you before we executed her outright.
Oh, a female werewolf, yes?
I did.
Bring us to her now, quickly.
Come with me. and brings you back downstairs, and kind of leads you right back outside of the Burgomaster's mansion, where a bunch of rangers, like with bows drawn, are all leveled at this werewolf whose arms are bound to their side. And as soon as you all come out, the werewolf whips their head around, leveling their eyes at all of you, and that spasmodic transformation begins to occur, and it is Zuleika naked with just the ropes the rangers put around her, wrapping her up, clinging her arms to her side, and says, "Got your message.
You did?
We've had a lot to discuss." And I think we call it there.
Oh no!
Awesome!
Awesome! That was fun!
Awesome!
Week to plan our deaths.
Strahdcast features Campbell O'Hare as Winnie, Ned Pryce Iannacone as Drogar, Kay Devine-Jones as Kaz, Tyler Kanter as Artemis, and me, Trevor William Fayle, as your DM. If your heart is warmed by the found familial relationships between a halfling and a dragon, you might be a patron. Special thanks to our newest patrons, Sir Seeley and Emily Golden. Welcome to the party. If you're not ready to support us financially, there are still plenty of ways to help us out. You can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at Critical Fail DM, Binge Madness and Mercy on our YouTube channel, and join us there every other Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time when we do live listens of new episodes of the Strahdcast. Or rate and leave us a review wherever you like to listen. Thanks, Dungeoneers, and take your day with advantage.